up your punch with these 5 landmine punch exercises for boxing and combat sports. Hello everybody, my name's Danny Wilson, strength and conditioning coach and co-founder of Boxing Science. At Boxing Science, we deliver sports science consultancy to amateur and professional boxers. And in this video, we're going to be sharing 5 landmine punch exercises to increase punch force and help improve your knockout power. Now, the landmine punch is a fantastic exercise to help increase kinetic chain sequencing and hand speed in a punch specific action. To increase your punch power, obviously this comes through speed, timing and accuracy that's built up in the boxing gym. And then from a strength and conditioning perspective, we have our exercises, squats and deadlifts and plyometric exercises to help improve lower body rate of force development. Then we spend a lot of time and focus on core strength and stability, in particular our rotational strength and rotational power as well. But then we want to try and bring that all together in a sequence to transfer force from foot all the way through to fist. And we use medicine ball punch throw exercises and also landmine punch exercises to put that icing on top of the cake. In this video, we're going to be sharing 5 landmine punch exercises. And the reason why we love the landmine punch so much is because the trajectory of the bar is really loading up that rear leg. Main part of that acceleration comes from that rotation. And we know that in boxing, there's a double peak in activation where we're looking for a peak in activation on the initial torso and hip rotation. We have a relaxation phase, and then we have the snap at the end range of the punch. And the most of the acceleration during a landmine punch actually comes from this part here, initial hip and torso rotation. So we're effectively overloading them with different variations that we're going to be showing you here with the banded variation and also isometric holds at the end range. This is working on the snap. So that activation right at the end point where we're going to be coming into contact with the target, whether that's the bag, pad or an opponent. So the landmine punch has a lot of different specific outcome goals here. We're looking to overload that powerful rotation, kinetic chain sequencing, relaxation, and then that snap at the end range of the punch. Also, the main difference between doing this and a medicine ball punch throw is that we can start loading this up quite heavy. We have boxers hitting 30 kilos, 40 kilos, and even add the bands on top of this. So this is truly where we're looking to overload that punching action. We also have the gym aware that we attach to the bar, and this gives us feedback on peak velocity, which we've seen as a valid and reliable predictor of punch force and hand speed. So we're wanting to use the gym aware to assess an athlete's ability to produce force and speed through punch specific action, but also create that speed and intent during the landmine punch. So there are a lot of different benefits to the landmine punch and why we use it at Boxing Science. And here are all the exercises we implement with our boxers down here at the Boxing Science Performance Center. Good. Get that rapid rotation. Good. Instead of finishing in this position, try and stay sat back a little bit more, yeah? Okay. So just loading up that back leg. Dip. That's better, good. Lovely. Full rotation, drive it through, good. Good, whip it through. Utilising hips, good. Turn that back foot into the floor. Brilliant work, well done. Good, rapid rotation from the hips, from the torso, good. Jan's just there to deliver it, good. Sit back onto that back leg a little bit more, screw that back foot into the floor. So with that back foot, you're almost like, if you're in the sand, you're almost like wanting to try and make a hole in it. A lot of people end up going up onto the toes and like kind of leaning forward, like on that first one, you're kind of pushing forward. We want to be sitting back and trying to make as big a hole through this floor as you can. So really twist it in, sit back into it, yeah? Yeah, that's good. More power going through that lower body now. Rapidly rotate, good. Sit back into it. Yeah, lovely work, well done. 389. 396. 393. Ooh, 383, one more. Good work, well done. 385. 371. 3.6. 382. Beautiful stuff. 366. Good. Elbows tucked in. 397. Good start. There we go. 402. 383. Oh. 394. One more. 381. Good. 371. One more. Good work, man. 365. Good. On 30 kilos, that puts you right at the top of people that we've tested on this program. 404. Whoa. 397. 389. 383. One more. Good work. 375. 379. 359, come on. Oh, there we go. 378. Activation of a punch is a double peak, so it's peak, relax, then it's peak at the end. So we want to try and train that snap, so that's why we do the punch ISO holds. We can also train it on the landmine punches. So we're going there, rapid rotation, drive all the way through to the end point. At that end point, I'm going to provide that tension at the end. You've got to create that tension through your core, through your upper limb, and through your lower body. Any kind of lack of tension through the lower body, obviously hips will drop off. Tension of the core will end up being arms. No tension through your arms, it'll come back, yeah? So you've almost got to create that stiffening right at the end range. Good. 2, 1, good. So I want you to try and rattle that bar at the top. 2, 1. Break my hands. Good. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, good. Other side. 2, 1. Good. 2, 1. Nice. Whip it through. 2, 1. Good. Nice. 2, 1. 2, 1. Nice. 2, 1. Good. 2, 1. 2, 1. 2, 1. Good. Snap it at the top. 2, 1. Good. Don't turn that hip too much. You want to get that hip stacked behind it to create that tension. Start side on. Drive it through. The band makes it harder as we go up, so we need to accelerate. Produce as much acceleration from there. Drive through the sticking point and be stiff at the top. Good. Speed. Make it rattle at the top. Good. Keep your elbow tucked in. Yeah, good. What you're likely to do is to try and start winging it around using your shoulders.
Yeah.
What I want is using it from your body, coming through, okay. Elbow tucked in, then come through. Aggression. Intent. Good. Do a little rotation first, drop down, then come up, okay? We're there, popping off, because that is the most vital part, delivering fast landmine punch through, okay? So you want to go cue that, pop back, boom, then drive it through, yeah. Yeah, good work, man. Yeah, good work, man. Yeah, lovely. This is really good. A little bit arms in that. Better, better, loads better. Whip it. Good. All from the hips. Brilliant, Dan. Okay guys, so they're the top 5 landmine punch variations for boxing. If you're wanting to find out more about our training, services and products, go and check out the Boxing Science website. We've got a range of different programs for you to help improve your strength, speed, power and your fitness for boxing and combat sport performance. If you're wanting to find out more about our testing services, drop me an email, dannywilson@boxingscience.co.uk. Hit that subscribe button so don't miss out on any future content and also support the growth of the channel. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video of Boxing Science.